Let's turn now to defence policy. A new report by the Australian Strategic Policy Institute has found that Australia's defence outlook is basically in a holding pattern. Let's go live to senior analyst Malcolm Davis. Malcolm, can you explain to our viewers what you've found here in this report being released today by ASPI?
Well, thanks for having me. Look, essentially, what the Cost of Defence report does is each year we put it out to analyse the implications of the federal budget for defence spending. And what we're seeing is that although government has actually increased defence spending, not really a lot of that increase actually comes to the fore until the last year of the forward estimates, which is about 2027-28. So there's no significant increase in defence spending between now and 2027-2028. And then the bulk of the increase comes out in the 2030s. What that means is that really we're not spending more on defence until about the 7 to 10 year period. And that means that we're not going to be ready as much as we should be if there is a major crisis that occurs within the next few years.
So the view is that it could be all too late given the tensions in the region. And if the worst were to eventuate, which obviously we hope doesn't happen, but is the view that the planning, it could be all too late in terms of the timeline?
Yeah, look, I think what comes out is a feeling that the government is hoping that nothing bad will happen in the next 10 years because their plan in the National Defence Strategy and the Integrated Investment Program, as well as in the federal budget, is where defence spending increases in the last year of the forward estimates, which is 27-28, and then goes up from there on the basis that all that funding then goes into supporting the AUKUS nuclear-powered submarines, the increase in the size of the Navy under the fleet review, and investing in longer-range strike capabilities. Now, all these investments are important. We need to do them. But what needs to happen is there needs to be an increase in defence spending sooner rather than later. And the government does need to accelerate its plans for increasing defence spending rather than assuming that nothing bad will happen between now and, say, 2028.
How does our defence outlook and posture compare to others and comparable nations in our region?
Look, let's not get the wrong impression here. Australia's defence forces are highly capable, very professional, very well equipped. But in terms of the threat that we're facing, particularly from a rising aggressive China that is challenging regional security and particular is threatening, I think, to prepare for an invasion of Taiwan, I think that we need to do more, particularly in terms of investing in, firstly, resilience, the ability to absorb a threat or damage in a war at a national level, and secondly, in sustainability, the ability to fight a protracted war at a high intensity lasting many, many months. Those are two areas where we do need greater investment in resilience and sustainability. So that we can actually be ready for a crisis if it does happen in the next few years, which is quite possible given China's intentions in regarding Taiwan. But in terms of the capability level, yes, we are, there's capabilities which we need greater investment in, particularly in terms of long-range strike, in terms of space capabilities, and in terms of advanced command and control and autonomous systems. And those capabilities need to be brought forward and invested in sooner. But the professionalism of the ADF is certainly not questioned. We're a highly skilled defence force, and I think that's a positive.
Malcolm Davis from ASPI, great to chat as always. Thank you.
Thank you very much.